This is week 3 of our devotional series focused on the reach offering and why we give it. Today I want to talk about the heart of God to be a community that God has always intended to have a community that includes all nations. All the way back in Genesis chapter 12, we get the promise to Abraham that God would bless him and make him a great nation. And then we get that little added portion, and all people on earth will be blessed through him. It was God's intention from the beginning of his people Israel to have a nation that would eventually bless all of the world. In fact, in Isaiah chapter 49, verse 6, we see this. It is too small a thing for you to be my servant, to restore the tribes of Jacob and to bring back those of Israel I have kept. I will also make you a light for the Gentiles, that my salvation may reach to the ends of the earth. God has always desired the salvation message given first to Israel to be given to all of the world, to every single nation, every tribe, every language, and every tongue. That has been God's design since the very beginning. And what's so cool is that in the New Testament, we see this begin to come to fruition. The gospel would spread not just to places where there were Jews, but also where there were Gentiles. And God would begin to bring nations, people of all tribes and all tongues into his community. It becomes such a big issue that in Ephesians, the Apostle Paul is talking about how we need to break down the walls and separate and help the people who felt separate to be pulled back together into the community of Christ. He calls it a profound mystery that God is able to take those who are Jews and those who are Gentiles and bring them into one cohesive faith. And what I think about when we do the reach offering is that we are participating in that version of the heart of God. That God desires his community to be a rich community of all people. And what we're saying is that we are willing to take our treasure, because that's where our heart is, and give it to others who are outside of our local confines and local community. And what we're doing when we give to an orphanage in Jamaica or when we give to a church in the Caribbean or in South America is we are saying that our heart is with them because they are a part of God's community also. So I want to encourage you with a couple of thoughts. First, I want you to be thinking to yourself, man, do I see myself as part of a global church in a global community? Or do I just see my church as the Broward church? I want us to begin to picture ourselves as not just part of a little church here in Broward, but part of the capital C global church. And number 2, is my generosity shaped more by cultural comforts, or do I see Jesus' vision to have a kingdom that spreads out to all people in all nations?